Hi, everybody. Welcome to another thrilling and exciting episode of what is this? The Threadlings Filmmaking Production Diary. I'm Miguel Ortega, and this is Tran.
Hello, everyone.
Are there two live streams now, stereo? I don't know. Is there two live streams?
I don't think so.
There shouldn't be. It says under edit channels up on the top, there's like two YouTube videos. I don't know what that is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
We can ask. But
Um.
how's everybody doing? Let's see who we have. We have Ruben. What's going on, senor? We have CC. Can't wait. Hand purple blue piece. That emoji I don't see, but it seems like a cool emoji. And then Rob, what's going on there? So yeah, we don't we have to figure that out. Netbug, thank you, sir. Ted, Ted said that. I miss you guys. Ted, what's going on? And Netbug says, hey, hey. Netbug never says misses us because Netbug is never gone. And, but yeah. Uh, so
so,
yeah, welcome back.
so this guy is the guy I was working on last week. Um. I did finish him up, so he is more polished. And in this version, he's got a cloth simming everywhere. I kind of. So this is how it turned out. This is the berry picker, which are very tall, and they're supposed to be lanky. Caught, like, I don't know. I feel like he's like a third their size. Like, uh, but these are the background characters, kind of gathering berries, and so that's why they have like long limbs. That's why he's got like a basket in his back, so that berries can go in there. And these guys are, since they're background characters, they don't even get mouths. They're basically just like bodies, and they don't get eyeballs either. So they all they have is cloth eyes, and just fake mouth stuff. And then we just put this animation on it, and it ended up being kind of funny. I didn't picture it this way, but it came out that way, and it was just became very strange.
You know, he got a lot of fan mail because I posted this video on Instagram and I got a lot of messages that people really like this guy. Even when there was a Gnomon event last week and a lot of people came up to me and commented on this guy. So he's quite a success.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. So this one's all good now. It sims well. It doesn't jitter. Where I left it last week, it had some issues. And just so everyone can see, let me hide the cloth. That is like the regular mesh body, right? And oh, we also decided to get rid of the tongue because it was just kind of weird, a little too weird. So we're not gonna keep the tongue.
Yeah. What is this? Where's this?
I don't know.
You guys can hear me fine, right? I'm at
Yeah, you could hear
yeah, yeah, yeah.
your mic is going. Is
Yeah, it's so weird. What the hell is this? I just found a cable that should not be cabling. Okay.
Yeah, so we did this week we did a voice recording again of our main actor Caught, because we wanted to make adjustments and some stuff. So um when we go to do that, we have to like disassemble things on our computer to take it somewhere else and then put it back, and then it's usually like,
A disaster.
yeah, usually a disaster.
We were
Uh
actually just talking about, we're like, you know what? We need to buy just versions
like
for,
multiple things. Yeah.
yeah, like versions that we don't rely on our computer that are just for when we go record.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it for this guy. I don't know, you want to tell him more about the
Well,
voice?
I will. So I will show it in a minute. I just want to get let me get the drive running so that I could actually show it. But yeah, we'll go through some of the files we recorded yesterday.
Let me open. So today what I want to do is I just want to get one of these guys textured. So I made like three. I think I made one that was just kind of crappy. So he's not part of this. But these guys, these characters are fun. Oh, actually, I don't know. This is another one. That's not the one I meant to bring up, but I like his how he turned out. I'm not ready to do this one because I haven't tested him in animation, and so there could be all kinds of problem. I think his name, as the group named him, was Tang because his head looks like a tangerine.
That
Or
was that was so he named him.
yeah, so he's tangerine. He's kind of cute. He's got a butt crack that goes up his back. I enjoy making these guys because they're so weird, um, and they're kind of just like there's not a lot of pressure. They don't have eyeballs. They don't have mouths either. But I want to do this guy. So this guy doesn't have a mouth. Maybe it will be. I don't know. I just think he looks kind of cool without a mouth. But yeah. So before I can bring him in, there's like some preparation. So for anyone like watching this and deciding they want to make their own marvelous character, maybe all this stuff will be pretty helpful. What I've done here on the 2D pattern is separate it into three sections. So this is like the underlaying layer. If I were to hide these guys, you'll see this is what's here. And what I've basically done for every one of these characters, for anyone like just joining and not really sure what I've been doing, is that I've created this guy through like ZRush. He's been Z remeshed, and then he's been auto rigged. And then let me show the cloth. Then I'll create like a suit like this. So this is all cloth, and this is like a full grain trim leather. It's very firm, right? So it just that this is like the longest part that it takes the most patience to do, just to like envelop it in something like this. And then these are cloned over, right? Like that. And so these become the dual layers. Now, what I want to do, which is like this extra step that I do that takes a little bit longer, is that these are the original material first layer, that pink layer, and then these are like the layers on top. And they're basically the same shape, right? So they can actually share UVs if you work a certain way. Um, right now, they don't share any UVs, so it's a little bit tedious, but it's not so bad. Over here, these are unique shapes that I decide to layer on top. But what I'm going to focus on is UVing this part and then re-layering these on top so that these share UVs, so that they just have when I texture them, I'm texturing like both of them at the same time. And that's how I've been doing like all the textures because you never see the bottom. I'll jump over to the UV editor and it always looks like this. And I'll right click and I'll reset UV to 2D arrangement, which will then like copy how it looks like in my 2D pattern view over here. And now because I organized first, I know what I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to worry about laying these guys out. Now, the nice thing is that these guys are background characters. They don't really have to have the same um, level of fidelity that that Cotton May will have to have. So I don't have to play like such crazy Tetris because I always consider this like Tetrising. But I don't think it's so bad. Um, how many layers can you stack without the problem of intersecting? For the clothing, or well, for the clothing, you just want to do two. And even then, you can have problems. I've just kind of done it a lot. Um, one of the things that helps, like, you can actually like if you look at this piece right here, and you see that there's that piece underneath, it is possible during simulation for it to pop through. But what kind of prevents this is that there's a positive air pressure, which makes it balloon. So then it's pushing the cloth out, right? So and it actually helps it from colliding or like kind of slipping underneath. Um, like on cotton mail, I don't use air pressure a lot on their stuff because air pressure can be like, which is right here, um, a bit unstable in simulation. But for these guys, it doesn't really matter because they don't have to perform the same way that main characters have to perform. And so I'm able to turn this on. And what it does is it creates a force that always pushes out based on the normals. So then it's always just puffing out. So it's hard for the piece underneath to pop through. The other thing it has is that this is 107% larger than the piece underneath, right? So it is the same size as this, but 7% bigger, which makes it so it doesn't like slip underneath. Like if there's no air pressure and if it's the same exact size, they probably will just like collide in and out of each other. And I really wouldn't recommend putting anything else on top of that. Yeah, Ted says there's two streams on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Uh, they'll just have to fix it later. Okay, let's come back here and I'll just do a little bit of Tetris. Um, I've always liked Marvelous, but this project has made it become like maybe become like really crazy and Marvelous. Became like a unintentionally like Marvelous show.
This this is like absolutely a marvelous product. We should be sponsored by Marvelous.
Yeah, but I don't think they do that.
Shit.
They should. Okay. I like how some of you guys just like chat with each other through this chat. I'm like watching. It's kind of nice actually. So I'll just Tetris this through.
One second. Okay.
Yeah. Normally on things like this, I'm listening to like a some kind of like game. What I'm super into right now is horror let's play and usually indie horrors because they're very like story oriented. Um, I don't like watch like actual gameplay on anything, but I really like the story oriented stuff because it's very dark. Okay, let's place these in here. This is Let's Play Marvelous.